Come and do my nails with me. I'm not an expert, I am self-taught, but this is how I do my gel nails. So firstly, I shape my nails with a nail file. I like keeping my nails square, so that's what I did. And then I use the brush to just brush off obviously the excess from the nails, so you don't have any like powdery nails left on you. I then push back my cuticles and then use a buffer on top of my nails just to buff it so that the gel can stick quite nicely. If you have really oily nails, then you can use some acetone to first brush over your nails, and then I use the mascara dehydrator as well because it just draws out the oil from your nails. So you can just slightly paint that on and then it draws out the oils. I then use the Protein Bond, also from mascara, which is a bonding substance that will bond the gel to your nail. It's like a sticky substance. It's very sticky, so after you've applied this, I suggest not touch anything else with your hands because anything can get stuck to it. I personally love the rubber base from mascara, but mine is finished, so I had to use the 2-in-1 base and top coat as my base coat, and I used it as well as my top coat after my layers of color. With gel, you don't want to use a lot of product first, so I usually just dip a little dip in the middle of my nail and then brush it back to my cuticle, then brush it down in the middle and then do the sides. I tip my hand over just so that the gel can sort of run to the bottom of my nail so it doesn't like clump up on the sides of my nail, and then put it in and cure it. I went with the color Vampire from mascara. It's a nice dark red. Again, what I do a dot in the middle, then I brush it back to my cuticle and then brush it down in the middle, and then after that go to the sides. As you can see, the layer is very, very thin because with dark colors, black and any other kind of dark color, you don't want to put it build up too thick because then it will not cure correctly. So you do want to put layers, very, very thin layers on your nail. As you can see there, it's very thin. For this nail, I used a different brand of gel. I've never used it before, so I'm trying it out with it. Follow for part 2 to see how they came out.